Okay, so let's talk about the opening statements in the Lindsay Clancy trial. Both sides had a chance to kind of lay the foundation for their case. And it's weird because I don't think either side did what I thought they were going to do. Let's start with the prosecution side. Now, I said in a couple of videos ago, and other people have said on here, that kind of the one thing the jury needs from this prosecution is a why. And that's usually not anything you have to prove as a prosecutor. When you're a prosecutor, you don't have to prove motive. You just have to prove there was a murder and this is the person who did it. But this case is really unusual because we already know there was a murder and we already know who did it, right? Lindsay Clancy has not denied killing her children. None of us are denying that. We all know that that is a fact. But the defense is saying she did it for this reason. This was a mental health situation and she cannot be held responsible for her own actions. So then that would leave the prosecutor, I would think, to counterbalance that with a really like hard to the hoop motive. Like, oh yeah, well, we found out this and this is why she did it. And I didn't hear that today. Now, I'm going to be fair here and say that ADA Shannon Buckingham, she's the one that took the opening. While I was listening to it, I was thinking, okay, she's doing well. She is clear. She's methodical. She's really kind of going through point by point. She's laying the foundation for what's to come, telling the jury what to expect. It isn't a story about women's mental health issues. This is a case about this one woman. But then I think she started to fall a little flat when she tried to get everybody to buy in as to why Lindsay would do such a horrific thing. The best I could come up with is that they think Lindsay is a control freak, that she needs perfection. She's an overachiever who has to have things a certain way. And then the more things that were not going right, the more unhappy Lindsay became with her children, because Lindsay is a control freak and she's very smart and she wants everything just so, that she manipulated her husband into believing a certain story. She manipulated the healthcare providers. She wasn't forthcoming. She didn't tell anybody the true story, that she was controlling the situation, that she was essentially doctor shopping and prescription shopping as she was going through this. She was looking for a quick fix. She wanted to solve this really quick so that no one would see the shine wear off, right? She's such a perfectionist. She couldn't bear the idea of not having this perfect life. I guess what they're trying to convince the jury is at the moment Lindsay decided that her life wasn't going, like that her life, her marriage, the situation with her children, her motherhood, her ideal picture of motherhood wasn't going the way she thought it was supposed to. So she decided to end the lives of her children. In my opinion, that's not it. If you were trying to come out with this really powerful motive as to why this woman would do this horrible thing, I think they missed it, and I think they missed it by a mile. I think if Shannon Buckingham was trying to be measured and unemotional and set a foundation for what the jury can expect to hear, that part she nailed. Because she wasn't emotional, I think it kind of came across as just, we're just talking about the children, and there wasn't a lot of passion or sadness when she was talking about them. As for the defense, Kevin Reddington, he's a fireball. I mean, I couldn't tell who he was more angry at, because he's clearly pissed off at the medical providers. They failed to diagnose it. They weren't treating her. They were blowing her off. They weren't caring for her the way they should. They are the reason that she ended up in the situation she ended up in. But then he's also really pissed off at the district attorney's office, to the point where he pointed at the table and like, they did this. They're the reason we're all here. They decided to charge this poor woman. He went for the emotion. He went for the passion, and he came out swinging. And I did not expect this from him. He was going to be kind of an aw shucks Santa Claus type, and he is not. This man is in there and he's fighting. He's a brawler and he is fighting for his client. So this is going to be good, I think, especially when he's cross-examining people. Like, I think he's going to go hard to the hoop on every single witness, and it's going to be something to watch. Now, I'm going to make another video where I talk about Patrick Clancy. They did get his testimony underway today. Come back with another video on that here shortly.